皆さんご安全に。そしてお変わりないですか。やまけいです。ゲーム実況 Nba2K21 一日一つ上手くなるを目標に今回もやっていきたいと思います。 SG 編です。それでは行ってみましょう。
In at the point guard position, and for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jerome in at the 3 slot. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And here are the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Here's Love, and Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Here's Gallinari. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Gallinari missing. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
From 15 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Drummond. Gallinari making his last shot. And Drummond kicks to Starks. Outside, Porter. And the pass to Stiff. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped.
Paul looking around. Passes to Jerome. Now here's Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Colin Sexton is out there with Starks. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Porter at the small forward position. Count that bucket. Sexton's got his second bucket.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
They get it back. That's tipped. And here's Starks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one's good by Porter.
アシスト3。
Now here's Paul.
同点。ホールにスティールは難しい。
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And the foul called on June. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in.
フィールド。やみくもにやってはいかん。
Adams the pass to Jerome. Pass to Schroeder. Another shot. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now here's Paul. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here starts the Thunder making the shot. And Adams sends it back. Here's Jerome, guarded by Porter. Let's go. Adams trying to free himself up. Jerome, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the paint. And Adams sends it back. Paul against Drummond. Paul dishes to Adams. Molinari trying to get open. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Adams is used to scoring.
Back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And Stith is subbed in for Colin Sexton. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
アシストが増える。
Here's Jerome, covered by Starks. 11 feet away. Jerome, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Ahead, here's Osman. Finished off the break. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Here's Stith. Drills it from outside. Stith's got 5 now. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. Most of the game that's been so far. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Jerome in at the small forward. Here's Starks, following the basket by Chris Paul. Drummond uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his
ア
damage
シストフレームがいい
inside.
ぞ。
Paul against Stith. From 11 feet away, and it's Paul missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Love inside. Adams defending and taken away by Paul. Fires for three. Paul missing again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also
Shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
いいね、勝ってるよ。
Cleveland leading by 11. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Love against Adams. Love kicks to Starks.
Okay.
Back to Love. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games. Oh, he nailed it!
such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
8点差。
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, hands in love are the bigs. Stith is out there and starts. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. Paul against Stith. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Love. Sinks the triple. Love's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Cavs.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Molinari trying to get open.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Porter. Pass to Love. Nance against Gallinari. Nance passes to Porter. Over Paul. Porter, no luck. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Thunder. Paul outside. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Stith, the pass to Starks. Dishes to Nance. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3-point shot.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Drummond's checked in for Nance. Here's Love. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And they're trailing by 6. The pass to Jerome. Rebound Love.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
It's tipped. Starks, dishes to Love. Gallinari against Porter. Drummond passes to Starks. And taken away by Paul. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Here's Gallinari. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets and those easy points.
Here's Paul. Here's Schroeder. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
That's good from Schroeder. Now Garland. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Starks outside. Passes it to Zizic. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice.
And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
しっかり最後まで。
6 on the shot clock. Baisley passes to Nader. And it's Osman with the rebound. Here's Garland. And Junior throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
まあなかなか治らないんですけど、意識してやっていきたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。